Hey everybody, Scott Travel, 6/19 or Juneteenth. Half holiday. It's a tough day, you know. Some places are open, some places are closed. They need to make these a full holiday so everyone has it, except for retail. Yeah. All kinds of stuff in the news. Let's see, where should we start? Of course, we love to talk about Universal right now because everyone's going. Another Universal writer talks about going with his teen kid because he was invited, but yet he was told he was going to tell it how it is. He said most of the rides were pretty good. The copy of Mario was the same as Japan. He loved the monster one. A lot of the writers loved the monster one, but yet the now this park is open and the people are there. It's clear that Monsters is not a popular ride area. What's popular? Harry Potter, Mario, even the damn carousel that doesn't just go up and down. I mean, it's like anything but Monster. Unless you're going there to eat, and that's good. So it's weird. Uh, here's a one of you should have already checked into this, but dad's draw dropped at Disney for princess breakfasts, and it was nearly $1,000 and with tip, $150 tip. It was like, oh, it comes with a 3-course meal. Everyone gets a lobster, thing, and steak and shrimp and meetings with certain princesses, and some of them aren't even, some are hard to get, and a few of them questionable are they princesses, and I mean, Wreck-It Ralph's Penelope is a princess. I mean, I have to run that by one of my Disney files on that answer. Does she qualify for one? Margaritaville at Sea will have a third ship. It is also another cost to ship because Carnival's selling off or rebadging everything cost to get rid of that name because bam, yeah, the seventh man was steering the ship with his girlfriend and wasn't paying attention apparently and slammed into rocks in Europe, and that just didn't go well. Yeah, so seventh man. Some people on the Royal Caribbean ship were upset that some woman was jumped off the dock into the cold waters of Alaska for a TikTok stunt. Some people thought she was jumping to her death. Some people, I don't know what else they were thinking of this when they saw this. And I was like, oh my goodness. Someone will be banned for life for soon. Oh, of course. Here's an interesting one. So apparently New Jersey has more theme park square foot than most other states. Hear that, Texas? They have more per square foot. I know it's a smaller state. I have some listings. Six Flags, of course, which is one of the most heaviest roller coaster Six Flags there is. There's Morty's Piers. I have some information, like I always dispose if I dig up a theme park I've never talked about. They sell ride tickets. A2 ride tickets plus 8 more for $92.06. That's an odd price, but then they show you when you buy online with tax, it turns out to be $100 even. Wow, there's a lot of math that went into that to figure out how they include the taxes to get a flat $100 fee for that. And they have a lot of rides, foods, places along the board, like a pier and boardwalk. It's very interesting. I've never heard of this one, but it looks good, and some of the food and other places were fun looking. And of course, this Wild West City, the cowboy Wild West, country western recreation. It's $32 a person. If you're into that, I mean, we all know there's a lot of people who are just Wild West and cowboys. No, we lived in the 50s. Not me. You hear the people go, I lived in the 50s. We were all cowboy until the day Sputnik went up in the air and bye-bye cowboy. And of course, TV never and movies never got over the loss of the cowboy because it was so cheap to produce, and they literally had the biggest collection of the world, in the world, even to this day, trying to get cowboy movies out because it was so cheap to buy in the early 20s. All the cowboy stuff and keep making movies of cowboys. And of course, horses are virtually nothing to rent. I mean, and they try to shove it down our throats every 3 to 5 years. Here's a cowboy movie. Why does it sell? Because nobody wants cowboys. You should have learned that like 80 years ago. All right, let's see if I covered all the major news today. I put out a short earlier about No Pants Profits Richard. He was talking about the Carnival Cruise mishap, the rewards program. And like he says, this is the best explanation. If you look at it, this is a casino players reward program. That's all it is. It's how you make money in the casino, how you take the points you make in the casino, how you buy rooms, buy, spa treatment. This would be really great. And he even says it. This would be really great if they were a casino, like in Vegas, or Jersey, or Florida, or Texas, or anywhere really. But this is a cruise line. Cruise lines do certain things. And they're like, hey, we got your casino thing. You were supposed to be working on the loyalty program. Oh, we'll just slap them together and call it good. But then, the outcry was so over the top and crazy that they even like backpedaled today and say, oh, we're looking into talking about, changing a few things. You're so shaken violently that John Heels would stop talking about it. He said, please don't ask me any more about the new loyalty program because I'm trying to focus on helping people and talking to people and giving them advice about Carnival Cruise. No, there's no advice you can give right now. You have to fix this and talk to the people above you. Because like I said yesterday when I had a video up, this is the people who are on the ship. And I showed me in March. This is the sailaway party. I go, yeah, I'm watching like you on the deck looking around. This is the people. And it was just, wow. We're waiting for them backpedal more on this, and maybe someone will be fired over it. It'll be interesting to see. That's what his thoughts are. We'll see what happens. So, have a good night.